Yeah, sure. We can start. I'll make something up. Hey, hey, how you doing? How you doing? We are back. Yes, yes, we are. And boy, howdy, are we glad. Whether you're glad or not remains to be seen, but I'm pretty certain that you're going to be okay. So what we've got going on today is we have a Thursday installment of Scenes from a Hat, live and online. And I have got 4 victims. 4 of my comedic friends to join me. And they are some fantastically funny individuals, let me tell you. In fact, I'll tell you who they are. In screen number 1, we have Alyssa Thomas, Mr. John Bickford, Jeremy Knox, and Mark Olson. And I want you all to know that that intro is in no reflection of how we treat Jeremy when the show is over. So he just did that all on his own. It's not, there's no petulance or flatulence. Flatulence?
John!
How you doing, Jay?
Hey, it's great to be here. All right. So let's go to the hat.
It was taco dip night. I mean,
There goes my career. So in hat number 1, we have our traditional warm-up game called Caption This. That's right, Caption This. And the way this game works is that our demented producer, Mr. Steve Murphy, has scoured the internet for 3 images that resemble his armpit tattoos, and he's going to post them for us. Now, we've never seen these or his tattoos.
Thank God.
And
in his armpit.
what he's going to do is he's going to post these online. We've never seen them. We have no idea what's going on. And we're going to make an instant meme out of it. So you wonderful people out there, the chat is open. Feel free to send a message. I can read it off. I'll give you credit. Life is good. That's how Jeremy ended up with us. He gave us one too many funny comments, and we threw him in a truck and say, "You drafted." That's what happened. So, all right. If I remember my keyboard commands, Mr. Murphy.
I thought it was a windowless van.
Whoops, no, not it. That's not it. All right, Mr. Murphy, caption this. I got it. Okay. Marissa.
Hey, babe. Happy Valentine's.
Jeremy.
And this is why we don't go to Uncle Mark's for Thanksgiving.
John.
Oh, yeah, on second thought, rocket fuel probably wasn't the best.
Mark.
You said you wanted it blackened.
Marissa.
No, I said I was getting dinner.
Jay?
Yeah, we got that freaking spider, let me tell you. Mr. Bickford.
Who wants some flaming hot wings?
Mr. Olson.
Well, they were short on turkey this year, so this is a wallaby.
Aha. All right. Jeremy.
The roof is on fire.
Got my pen. John.
Yeah, which one of you fuckers is holding my beer?
Miss Marissa.
Crazy what we have to do for chicken wings in 2021. Jay.
I saved the turkey, but I want you to know John farted. We were making a couple fart jokes before we got online, folks.
I know, at my expense.
Miss Marissa.
So this is white wine, right?
Oh.
I don't want to look like a dork.
All right. You got anything else? Mr. Jeremy.
And this is why you don't put oil in the air fryer.
Mr. Bickford.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute. I was supposed to take the feathers off?
From Mr. Murphy. Yeah, but the duck and chicken are just fine.
He did a turducken thing. There he goes. You know,
We can hear you talk. The audience can't. Mr. Olson.
you know, this was my favorite shirt.
Yeah, but now it's your lucky shirt. You survived. Jeremy.
Once we get the insurance, Christmas is going to be great.
John.
Yeah, he kept saying something like, "Yeah, boy, don't put me in that fryer."
Foghorn. I love it. Mark.
You know, these plastic buttons are going to be hard to get out of my chest here.
Ouch. Marissa.
And I'm a vegetarian.
Jay?
I freaking showed him. It's Duck Duck Grey Duck. Mr. Bickford.
Welcome to South Florida.
Tuesday. Miss Marissa.
Hey guys, I think something's wrong with Fluffy.
Ooh, owie. On that note, I think we're ready for another one. Mr. Murphy. Image number 2. Ooh. Miss Marissa.
What, you wanted him Julianne?
John.
Buy now and we'll send you a second knife for free. Jay?
You've taken sausage fingers to a whole new different meaning. Miss Marissa.
I mean, you could have gotten a manicure.
Mr. Jeremy, you haven't gone yet.
At least he took his wedding ring off.
It's his right hand. Or is it?
Bickford.
Could be for.
Yeah, actually, the bones were the hardest part.
From our audience member, the lovely Miss Not Marissa, also known as M.A. Dorfler. It was supposed to be finger potatoes. Okay. I thought it was cute, hon. I'm sorry. Miss Marissa.
Don't look at me like that. I didn't use my hand. Oh. Ooh.
Mr. Jeremy.
And this is why we keep grandma off the eggnog before dinner.
John.
Yeah, the recipe called for cadaver fingers. I don't know.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, was the last episode of Kitchen Nightmares. Miss Marissa.
This is why I don't pull ingredients from John's freezer anymore. No one wins.
I'm gonna go to Murph here. Is that a fingernail in my salad?
Oh, sick.
That I saved it because I know Mark would have one better. Go ahead, Mark.
I know this is not a Sowan tradition.
Mr. Bickford.
I'll show that food critic.
Miss Marissa.
But is it kosher? I know where that hand's been.
Why did you? Never mind. Jeremy.
I'll teach them to send food back to the kitchen.
Wow. There's a
I don't
cookie
get it.
sending food back too many times. I got to think of it. Mr. Bickford.
Look, Ma, no blood.
I know it. Oh, yeah. Mark.
When a moil goes over the edge.
Oh, I got another one from Miss M.A. here. Stop talking to me. You made me lose my place. Mr. Bickford.
It's really amazing what they can make out of marzipan.
Yep.
Mark.
It told me to count with my fingers.
Okay.
All right, check out this new Ginsu knife.
It slices, it dices, it circumcises, and boy, does it catch fish.
Yeah. I just now cut to a can.
I've done that before. All right.
Knife.
Let's before we get too bloody here, let's move on. Mr. Murphy. Image number 3, please. Oh. Lady. Marissa.
I don't think the pan was warm enough.
It did, Murph. John.
Oh, yeah, this turkey is definitely a D cup.
Miss Marissa.
Sue a bitch for not getting a spray tan.
Jeremy.
Does somebody help Grandma with her blouse?
Oh. Ooh.
I used to think I was a leg man.
John.
Yeah, so I unwrapped the mummy and yeah, oh my God, I know what I saw. It was, oh.
Mayor Jeremy, please.
I really like my lady seasoned.
You were on the path where I was going. Mine was a lot worse. Mr. Bickford.
Now with 50% more breast meat.
Mark.
Those gotta be implants.
Marissa, did you have one?
It just looks so submissive. Red Eagle.
You went where I went, but you said it a lot cleaner. Thank you for that. Mr. Bickford.
So it would seem that silicone is oven safe.
Marissa.
I've got to stop ordering porn off Groupon. No one wins. Pay the extra $10.
Jeremy.
I'm not that much into breast meat. Give me more of the giblets.
Mark.
Wait till you open it up and see what the duck and the chicken are doing.
John.
Welcome to South Florida.
I'm glad we're not going for the low-hanging fruit here. Marissa.
So, does that look organic to everyone else? No meds, right?
In about an hour, that bird's going to get eaten. Mark.
Rephrase, does that look orgasmic to anyone else?
From our
No, the left one's bigger.
Our producer, Mr. Murphy. Honk, 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 honk.
I think it means chirp, 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 chirp.
At least he didn't say tune in a radio, Tokyo.
Turn in Dyson. Tune in Dyson.
John.
So she told the genie that she wanted to get goosed, and
Marissa.
John, this freezer thing is really starting to get creepy. I don't want to see anything else from your freezer.
just you wait.
That is not a booby bird. A booby bird has blue feet. That is the wrong kind of booby bird. Mr. Olson.
This is not what the Wampanoag taught the pilgrims.
MA from MA, one of our members, she's at home and she couldn't attend, so she's chirped in. That turkey seems to be around.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
I meant to say chimes, but my brain's on birds apparently. Mr. Bickford, please.
This is a Trump in an alternate universe.
Ew.
Jeremy.
Coyote finally got that damn bird. And now we know.
Marissa.
Thanks. I bet they put those in when they fixed the turkey neck.
I bet this Thanksgiving the cranberries aren't the only thing that's going to go.
They're not the only thing that's going to sauce that turkey.
Mr. Bickford, please.
So she told the genie she wanted to get toasted.
Marissa.
Looks greasy. Jay.
Does this bird make my boobs look big?
Actually,
John?
Well, I sure hope it's free range.
Our turkeys come in A, B, C. All right. Murphy got one? Our producer says, you know it's done when both nipples pop out.
Thanks, Steve.
Oh, did you steal John's? Wow.
Did. Yeah, I was just gonna say, you have when they're both up, it's time to take it out.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Miss Marissa.
Mom, I think it's time to stop buying turkeys from the discount rack. You get a rack.
I can't formulate the thought. I'm thinking ordered from wish.com. When you break the wishbone, there's too many things. I gotta take it. John, go ahead.
Yeah, dinner time on the island of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Nice. Marissa.
Hello, my wishbone is down here.
Mr. Bickford.
Stuff me. Stuff me.
Hey, that line works.
I'm gonna tell you.
It hasn't yet.
I didn't say for you. No.
Hang on, I'm taking notes based on what Marissa says. Our lovely home away from home attendee, Miss MA, says, I'm not sure if I'm hungry or horny. I think maybe a little bit of both.
Everyone could be both.
May your birds be lying on their back, ready to be eaten. Mr. Bickford.
Yeah, when you eat her, you'll get sleepy.
Wow. Marissa.
Speaking of food and sex comas, this is not what I meant by spread eagle.
Mr. Olson.
Am I old enough to see that?
Funny thing is, I actually knew some sign language, but I get the feeling I only caught the vulgar part.
That's what you probably did. Am I hungry or horny? I just did it in sign language.
Mr. Bickford.
Yeah, I might have gone too far with that basting syringe.
Mr. Jeremy.
I'm gonna be full after these breasts.
Mr. Bickford.
Well, it sure felt done.
Marissa.
Did I overstuff? I was just following the recipe.
Those are pimples, not boobs. Get your mind out of the gutter. Miss Marissa again, please.
Have you never seen a voluptuous turkey before? Turkeys can be very attractive.
Okay. Mr. Bickford.
Yeah, I believe this was in the back room at Whole Foods.
Wow. I think it might be a good time to call upon Marissa before we depart this game.
Yeah, I don't know why they call it grade D.
Call it what?
Grade D.
Grade D. Oh.
Still edible.
Well, yeah. Didn't George Carlin say new Nabisco tater tits? Oh, so we have new Nabisco turkey tits.
I think Steve wants to say something.
I know Steve wants to say something. I'm ignoring him.
Oh. It's very.
Alexa.
Oh, good.
I feel bad for John when our producer steals his. John, you know how bad that had to have been.
I know. That was a low point in my life, I say.
You can get over it, John. You can get over
I know, I
it.
know.
You passed it.
All right. What's the theme?
Ooh.
Shit.
Thanksgiving nightmares.
Don't ask me. I'm still on boobs. Jeremy.
Kitchen disasters?
That made sense.
Yeah, Thanksgiving nightmares. I'm with Mark.
Yeah.
Mark?
Or tryptophan, please. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he is sleepy.
Yeah.
And he is kind of out there.
Yeah. You have to eat a lot of turkey to have that effect. A lot, like a whole turkey.
All right. You can't have just
I don't
one.
want to hear it, Steve. I don't want to hear about it.
Wasn't there a movie that the women had 3?
I don't ever want to hear Steve.
Total
take breaths
Recall.
again.
He went to Mars.
Yep, there was. Yep.
All right.
Back to that. Already pulled the card.
It was too late.
Jeremy's going to have wicked dreams tonight. Game number 2 is called Changing Lines. Changing Lines. And the way this game works is that we've got Miss Marissa and Mr. John, and they're going to enact a scene. And throughout the scene, I'm going to yell change, and they're going to change that last statement, that last phrase, sentence. It's their decision, whatever they decide to choose, but they have to change it to something else. And your scene is the two of you are lost in an apple orchard. Lost in an apple orchard. Right? So we've given them enough time to think of something that won't work. So let's start with ladies first. Miss Marissa, when you are ready, changing lines.
You seriously felt the need to top off the bag with just 2 or 3 more? And they had to be in the back.
Well, because it's by the bag. You get them by the bag, and so whatever you can fit in the bag, it's by that bag. It's not like they don't weigh it or they don't count them out. It's just by the bag, and so
We have 6 bags. Why did we have to dig in the back? How many apples can you eat before they go squishy?
I'm making my special cider that I like to make and drink quite often too. Yeah, it makes the best cider.
Change.
It makes a horrible mess all over the floor just because I stomped them on the floor and like great. They make me feel good, just real good about myself.
Apples from the back of the orchard that have now gotten us lost and abandoned by the bus that's going to take us back to civilization make you feel good about yourself?
Well, yes, because they told me I'm their hero. I saved them. I am Apple God.
The apples that you're about to squish told you that you saved them. I don't
No,
Your therapist anymore.
I don't use those nasty apples from the back that I saved. Shh, don't tell them. I use the good apples for the squishing, and the old apples that kind of just hang there and not overripe and stuff. Yeah, those go in the compost.
Change.
Those go into another dish that I make, and it's apple goop.
Change.
They go right where I put them, and they better not move. That's what I have to say.
Okay, what I heard you say was the non-ripe apples. I think what we need to do here, I think you need to say 3 positive things about the non-ripe apples.
Change.
I think you're being a little harsh, poking fingers, calling things non-ripe.
Change.
Your last payment didn't clear. Should we try Venmo this time?
Change.
I literally am just here for the apple beer.
Change.
What the hell was your name again?
I don't. You did not hear me say Apple God. I had it legally changed.
I just need to make a note. John is still single, has hots for apples. How does that make you feel?
Well, it makes me feel like I can accomplish anything.
Have you ever heard of the term shine the apple?
End game. End scene. Thank you. Thank you very
It
much.
means cleaning.
I have no idea what that meant, and I didn't want to go there.
I was in play of Applebee's. It means clean. Shine the apple. Get it out of the
Yes.
gutter, Jay.
And shake the plums, right? Shake those plums.
That's between you and your conscience. Between
Yeah.
you and
How
your
could I have ever
Watch.
thought that our group would ever resort to any sexual innuendo or something like that?
I can't remember what sex is.
Silly me.
No. Yep. It's all on
And the
you, Ray.
apple stroke the banana.
Okay, moving back to the hat now.
But if it's curved, it's probably not a good thing.
Game number 3. That's right. The first game is actually a game. Caption this as a game. It counts. So we're on number 3. Number 3 is switching roles. Switching roles. And this will be for the 2 gents that have not played the last game, Mr. Mark and young Master Jeremy. And what they're going to do is they're going to enact a scene. And throughout the course of the scene, I'm going to yell switch. And whatever role that Mark is playing, which happens to be a judge, and whichever role Jeremy is playing, which happens to be a farmer. What would a farmer and a judge be doing? They're going to switch. So when I yell switch, Mark becomes the farmer and Jeremy becomes the judge. Piece of cake. Very simple, very easy. I forgot the scene. Gents, the scene is we have a largest pumpkin contest. You know, common occurrence, at least up here in the Midwest. I don't know if our Southern friends and family are into that. They're into a lot of stuff, but who knows?
Largest
So,
crayfish.
We've got the largest pumpkin contest, and Mark, you start as the judge. Jeremy, you are starting as the farmer. Jeremy, why don't you start us off? Switching roles.
Now, you see, Your Honor, when I started taking the water from the city systems and applying it to the side of the pumpkin, I was not aware that I would acquire an 82,000 acre pumpkin.
Yeah, that is a big pumpkin. I think we could probably, fit a whole naked family in it. Like you see all those pictures on those websites.
Well, yeah, I figured that at some point we'd get property damage I could pay with my insurance. But, if you folks could make some use of it and not charge me.
Well, unfortunately, the law is the law. And because you use the city water source that is got nuclear waste in it, it made your pumpkin too large.
Hold it. Switch.
It made your pumpkin too large. You see, 82,000 acres is just a bit, you killed people, sir. Your negligence has killed people.
I didn't kill them. The city killed them. The city killed them because the city's put the nuclear crap in the water. So why am I being held responsible for what the government did?
Well, the government may have put it in there. They're not here for the case. You, in fact, brought a line of your own to the side of the pumpkin, put it inside, and grew said pumpkin. The fact that you didn't know about the waste is kind of not the issue. Your move is what actually killed people, sir.
No. If I didn't know about the water, how could I be held responsible for doing something with the water that the damn government didn't do with what they're supposed to clean our water so we can drink it. I turn on my faucet some days and I can put a ladder down there and the whole goddamn thing just fires and flames right out of it.
Sir, first of all, your world record is out the window. So let's not even put it there.
Why is that the case? Because, I got to get something out of the deal here. It's the biggest damn pumpkin that's ever been made.
Because we can only allow a mist of water over the pumpkin, sort of like a normal rainfall, whereas you actually drilled into the side of your pumpkin and filled it with water.
Hold it. Switch.
You drilled into the side and filled it with water.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine that the pressure would have got it up that high, but once it got going, I thought I was just going to keep on going for the record there.
Well, so what you're telling me is it's much like that turkey that they've made now that's got the big breasts, just filled with something else that doesn't really fit in there.
Oh, good.
Switch.
Really just kind of filled with something that's not actually supposed to be in there,
Well, yeah, I mean, that's exactly what should happen, I think,
Listen, we'll move on to another case, the radioactive chickens and the pumpkins later. But we've got to come to an agreement that you, sir, are much in trouble for killing quite a few people. Okay, with a large pumpkin.
You know what? If they got too close to the growing pumpkin, they have some responsibility too. It's not just me growing the pumpkin. They got too freaking close. They went onto my property besides, so they was trespassing.
To be fair, your pumpkin grew onto their property, which is, more of a manifest destiny sort of thing.
Okay. I don't believe in manifest destiny.
All right, let's try it one more time. Switch.
I don't quite believe in manifest destiny, sir.
Well, it's do you even know what it is? I mean, it's it's like what white people did to Native Americans and kind of took all their land and everything.
Essentially, it's where a bunch of people doesn't show up over the top of something that they're going to be, and they can't leave because there's too much of them to actually take off and go somewhere. That's my opinion. But my pumpkin is
your pumpkin. You named it Manifest Destiny. So that tells me that you knew damn well what it did. It took all your neighbor's property, and I tell you. I saw you out there the other day, and you was planting lots and lots of cucumbers.
Okay. NC, and I know where that's going. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Jeremy, nice little twist. An actual judge. I was thinking of a contest. I'm
really curious what these websites Mark's going to. the kids popping out of pumpkins and stuff.
And the fact that Jeremy is from Michigan doesn't mean anything about water. So just saying.
Yeah, in bad water that catches on fire.
He's not in Flint. He's not in Flint, ladies and gentlemen. He's okay.
Yeah.
Of course, that was old anyway.
All right. Just, yeah.
Well, it's not still ongoing in Flint.
Yeah.
So we have a hat. Ta-da. And from this hat, we draw a game. What game could it be? It's for all four of you. There's 3 guys and 1 gal. What game could it be?
Uh-oh.
Choose from a hat. I was pretty certain
You got me.
out of me if I made her do let's make a date.
Just suck at it. That's all. It'll take forever.
Do you want a 5th question? No, just kidding.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to play a game called News from a Hat, one of our newer games where I'm going to be the anchor of a news show, and I have 3, count them, 3 correspondents and another one.
Okay.
Let's see. I've got the headline. I've got everybody, Marissa, John, Jeremy, Mark. Okay. I got everything ready. So I'm going to read the headline after we come back from the little fancy video thingy that our producers created. I haven't heard him for a couple minutes, so if he's asleep, we'll find out shortly. I'm going to be the host of the newscast. Marissa will be handling social media. John is taking care of celebrity gossip. Jeremy has the technical corner, and Mark's got action sports. When you are ready, Mr. Murphy, take it away. All righty then. Here's the latest news that's fit for news because we got no other news to give you. The UN has decided that all clocks will change to Greenwich Mean Time. That means it is the same time all around the world. No more 5 o'clock somewhere, no more daylight for this guy and then that guy and different things. Holy cow, the lines are rolling in. But before we go to any fans, we have got our investigative reporters from all walks of life, starting off with Miss Marissa. Miss Marissa, I understand the social media has gone absolutely berserk. What can you enlighten us with?
That's right, Jay. This is Marissa, just Marissa. Keeping it simple. Follow me on Twitter for more daylight savings plans. But tips. But it sounds like there's quite the divide between age groups. Middle-aged people are saying, what the hell, as long as my phone will reset to whatever time, I'll go by it. Millennials, as worthless as they are saying, well, can I find something about this on TikTok? And 70 to 90-year-olds everywhere are saying, what the hell are you talking about? Let me check my flip phone. So there does seem to be quite the divide in this changing all clocks to one time. Back to you, Jay.
Thank you very much. That was very enlightening, Miss Just Marissa. I'm glad you're well versed in the age gaps. Mr. John, we have celebrity gossip. Are the celebrities taking this line down? Are they flaunting money? What's going on?
Well, there is a deep divide amongst the celebs, as I call them. There's one side that just doesn't like it at all, and they're very vocal. But then on the other side, they are the jet setters, the ones with their own planes, and they are celebrating the end of jet lag. More jet lag. I mean, you're flying one place to another at the same time, so no jet lag. It's great. Jay?
All right, that's very interesting. I'm sure the science team will report in on that shortly. Mr. Jeremy, has this affected technology in any way, shape, or form? What can you tell us?
Oh, absolutely, Jay. We've come into a conclusion that now that all of the devices in the world are set to the same time, all of the production throughout the entire world will be getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning globally and starting work. So all of the production is going to happen once in an 8-hour day, and everybody's going to go home and go to sleep. So when you start to work in, say, Los Angeles, you'll be able to contact your clients in Singapore because you'll both be awake at the same time. Seems like a pretty easy to go one world order sort of way to do things. So back to you, Jay.
I never thought of that. Well, then, away from the humdrum matter of it, and we're going to go to our man out on the sports field, Mr. Mark. Is this affecting the athletes, the clubs at all? What's going on?
Yeah, well, the Colorado Buffalo are really, really confused. First of all, they should be bison, and they have absolutely no idea what time it is anyway because they're football players. Now, that said, there's another football team that says, what's the big deal? Over at the Naval Academy, they use this system all the time anyway. Everything is done by Greenwich Mean Time. So when they're out on their submarine, you know, that big hard thing with a bunch of little seamen in it, they don't have any issue with, you know, calling what time it is. All their watches and everything are just set up according to Greenwich Mean Time. So they figure the whole world should just follow suit. Sir, back to you, Jay.
Strange things are happening. Weird things are afoot. It seems like the world is all becoming unified. One harmonious, magical thingy going on here in the shape of the world, which would explain if the world's flat or even. I don't know. But before we depart, I'm going to check with my colleagues to see if there's any other late-breaking developments. Marissa, have you got something?
Yes, we have more reviews in, Jay. It seems that all over the world there is uniformity, and those who are against the change, not because of the time switch, are just angered by the fact that now they've got to locate 8-year-olds to teach them how to change their alarm clocks. Those who are for the change are still asleep. So who the hell cares? Back to you, Jay.
Good to know. Good to know. Real life, real talk right now. John, has the celebrities simmered down at all, or are they still fired up?
Well, they're now all on the same side because the jet setters suddenly realized that, yes, it will be the same time when we get there, but it'll be dark. Or vice versa. And they're like, wait a minute, that changes everything. And so they're not on board anymore. And it's getting heated. I mean, there's a lot of weird ads coming out. Liam Neeson has done some really weird stuff.
Oh.
Yep. Exactly. Yes. Thank you, John. And on that note, speaking of weird stuff, Jeremy, technology, anything late breaking?
I'm getting some reports as of right now that because everybody seemingly get off work at the same time, the internet has lagged down to the point because so many people are playing multiplayer video games that it has actually crashed most of the servers for the adult websites. So we're not only having a breakage and a lag, which is causing some severe trauma for people playing video games who now can no longer help and pleasure themselves by going to the adult sites.
Okay. Thanks, Jeremy. And I believe we're going to wrap it up with Mr. Olson, latest developments in sports.
This really isn't sports related, but it is another branch of the service supporting the Navy. I just heard from the Space Force saying, just you wait a few more years and we'll be counting time in parsecs. Back to you, Jay.
Even the great ones mess up. Well, that's all the news that's fit to print. I'm sure that with a unification time system, no one will be late and no one will be tardy ever again. And I believe Jeremy said something about an 8-hour day. I, for one, would very much look forward to that. Thank you and good news. All right. I think we need to give something to Murph other than a Wheel of Fortune. John, whip up some graphic for him, will you? Cheapers. You need a theme? All right, we're going to give Murph a new theme. All right, and it will have nothing to do with turkey. So we're going back to the hat. Good thing I don't have a one-track mind. Game number 5. Count 'em 5. This is for Mr. John and Mr. Jeremy. And we're keeping with our fall theme of you are a couple of artists. Or
What game are we playing?
I'm working on it.
Oh.
Deciding on where to go for maximum fall color. Maximum fall color. You are 2 artists, John and Jeremy. And to do this scene properly, you need to use letters of the alphabet. Trust your host. I know what I'm doing, guys.
Yeah.
I don't care how you work, Murph.
It messed me up. Like, what the hell's going on?
Well, I was kind
Keeping the suspense.
of, yeah, suspense. I was kind of
Yeah.
not against Murph. I was kind of like making Jeremy and John go, what?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Steve, like,
Hey, Alexa, call Jay's mom.
Alexa, did you hear that? Call Jay's mom. Oh, I
don't
don't hear
listen.
anything.
Don't listen.
Oh, never mind. All right, I'm going to write down the alphabet right here while Murph gets his button pushed. Oh, you did? So I pushed your buttons and then you pushed your buttons. Okay, all right. I'm sure we'll talk about it offline, meaning he's going to lecture me. So, gents, John, Jeremy,
Yes. Mhm.
you are 2 artists deciding on where to go for maximum fall color. Whatever your medium is completely up to you. And we are going to start with the letter G. The letter G, which was generously donated by the lovely Miss M.A. through the chat. And we are ready. Let's start with Mr. Bickford. When you are ready, the timer will start at the end of your sentence. The letter G. Alphabet game.
Go north.
How far north do I need to go to find the best color?
I don't know.
Just far enough north not to get to the snowy whites, yes?
Keep on going after that. Keep on going.
Like past the North Pole and over?
Maybe. It's hard to say.
No.
Oh, yes.
Perhaps I should head west into the Grandish Canyon.
Quick as you can. You can go as quick as you can or as slow as you want.
Really want me out of here, don't you?
Sort of.
I take back everything. Take back everything I've ever said to you.
Under no circumstances will I allow anything bad to happen to you.
Very well. You still don't wish to argue. I just want to paint.
What do you want to do that for?
Xeric boards need a liquid.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Tap me down a tapestry and we shall paint it in the colors of the north, the east, the south, and the west.
All of it?
Bet your arse.
Crazy. That's just crazy talk.
Don't think that way. Think of it more as manic genius.
Everything you're saying sounds right.
Forget about anything anyone else has said.
Okay.
I don't care that the time
What did you use for the letter X? What?
Z or no X X. Duh. XERIC. Yeah.
Xeric?
Xeric, yep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sounds like
that.
an acid, but I don't know what it is.
All right. I probably said something like exactly.
Climate.
You know.
Somebody's even on dictionary.com. No, I was kidding.
Google it.
I did Google a lot of X words.
He still falls on Xanax.
You didn't get it this time. Yeah, you still fall for Xanax anyway, but
Yeah, I know.
That falls under.
I have others under my belt.
Don't want to know that.
thank you, Mark. Let's go to the hat, shall we?
We shall.
Alexa, call Jay's mom. So there. How I said it. All right.
Why don't she?
Game number 6, which I did pull from that. I have that right here. Honestly, I really did. Is for Marissa and Mark. And we have a bevy of 2-player games, and I've used them all except for one. And that last 2-player game is, but wait, there's more.
Ah,
This game, we've got Marissa and Mr. Mark trying to sell you three, what's that, Steve?
No.
3 items.
Alexa, call Jay's mom.
I don't know.
Weird.
hey,
Anyway,
let the audience in.
Long time ago.
I wish there were professionals running this show.
And my Alexa went off, my Echo Dot went off, and it was just this big fiasco. It was funny as all get out. I really thought it was going to call my mom. That is not what my mom is listed under. Well, they kept it up for a while, and then I kept unplugging the Alexa, and then I had this wonderful idea. So I actually put a category in Alexa, and I entitled it Jay's Mom, and I put in our producer's phone number. And he's saying, Jay, you're calling me. What's going on? I can't hear this. But he's like, what's going on? Both his Echo Dot and his cell phone were ringing. He's trying to, why is Jay calling me? He's talking on the air.
just a question.
Murph, I won't say, Alexa, call Jay's mom anymore.
So you're saying, Alexa, call Jay's mom is no longer allowed?
Next up, Marissa.
Alexa, call Jay's mom.
Marissa, you have to give me Matthew's phone number.
Never mind.
I don't think he's working. He's not watching this show. So
That would be wrong.
okay.
Did you
won't
make a Nathan joke that I didn't hear?
All right.
We play our game now.
We're gonna play a game.
Someone's quabby.
Anyway, but wait, there's more. So Mark and Marissa are going to use a little bit of hyperbole and fast shuffling euphemisms to sell you 3, count them 3, wonderful items that I haven't seen, they haven't seen, nobody but Murph has seen. We have no idea what they're going to throw out. Sorry. Well, maybe throw up depending on the image. And they're going to sell an item, and after a minute or so or something like that, I'm going to move them on to the next item. So, Mr. Murphy, when you are ready, but wait, there's more.
Mark, have you ever seen a turkey with boobs?
Yes, I have.
Well, then you're going to love this next one. Hannah Montana's Secret Collection, coming out this Thanksgiving. Chewy guitars.
Those don't look like guitars, but you know what? Whatever she wants to put in her mouth is fine with me.
Mark, what do they look like?
Well, let's just say there's a bit of phallic humor involved in this one. And you know what? Have fun with it, folks. We need you to buy these because Hannah Montana actually just needs some money.
But Mark, do you have to have the right fingerings to make these work?
Fingering helps, but sometimes you need to really be able to just really rub it gently.
I don't grasp what you're saying.
You know, grasping can be good too. And when you grasp it and you buy them, you know what? You get to have fun, and Hannah Montana actually gets to make a little money.
I do like to have fun.
Yeah, well, she's having plenty of fun, but she hasn't figured out yet how to get paid to have that fun.
But wait, Mark, they're sweet and sour. Will this make me pucker?
Especially if they're pineapple flavored.
Oh, pineapple can be good for many things.
It can be a wonderful taste treat.
It's an international symbol for hospitality, meaning, come on over here, give me some more.
And people will. So buy these today. They're only $9.99 for a pack. But wait, we will give you 3 packs for the price of 2. So if you buy 2, you get 3.
Wow, Mark, does that have anything to do with the fact that Hannah Montana hasn't been around for like 20 years?
Kind of, because you know what? She's getting kind of desperate. I saw her down at the corner the other day, and you know, she was trying to sell these things. And
well, in all fairness, Mark, if the height of your career was old enough to drink, you'd be trying to sell whatever you can too.
Good point. Good point. All right. Well, people, please buy these and make Hannah Montana's life rise again.
Okay. Wow, I was tempted to let that ride even further, but I don't even know where you were going to go. And I'm afraid of the next photo. So hang in there, kids. Mr. Murphy, but wait, there's more.
Huh? I can't even see what that is.
Oh my!
Oh, it's E.T.'s finger.
It's E.T.'s glowing finger.
It's glowing.
You know, with Hannah Montana, E.T. with his glowing finger could give you lots of pleasure.
But Mark, how would he do that?
Well, you know what? If you buy his finger, you can do anything you want with it. And it's got a warming feature, and that when you click it on, the light kind of warms up. And so you can do whatever you want with it.
What you're saying is if I buy the gummy guitars and then I utilize the finger, I've basically bought his affection. Is that right?
Yeah, but I think in the end he went home. So all you got left is his finger. So you're just going to have to make do with that.
Wait, I went home?
No, E.T. went home.
Oh, who went
so
home?
You know, you got to buy his finger as a memorial to E.T. So today's sale is really about taking care of those that went before, some of the ancestors of the movie and TVdom, and
Mark, aside from dinner and drinks, how else can I get a hold of one of these fingers?
You just got to call me and I'll sell them to you.
Okay. Before E.T.'s finger goes where everyone has gone before.
Oh.
What?
Well, no, I didn't mean.
Hey,
Maybe he was referring to me, Melissa.
I don't know who Melissa is either. Marissa.
Wow.
Oh, Mark. But wait, there's more.
Absolutely.
Free dose of Alzheimer's medication.
My sister-in-law's named Melissa, so you know.
All right.
We'll scotch in here.
So we're gonna do another one. Okay. But wait, there's more. That's what go ahead.
Now you get a 3-pack of Star Wars Pez dispensers with every order.
Are those Pez dispensers or are those lightsabers?
That's what we're calling them, Mark.
Oh, okay. Lightsaber Pez dispensers?
Yes.
Because those will sell to the pimple-faced kids.
And the pimple-faced adults, let's be honest.
Well, this is true. The ones that spend the time in their basement on the computer all day, gaming or other things. Yes, they need these. In fact, they are our best customers. They'll keep Star Wars going. They'll bring back E.T.'s finger. And, some of them really, really like Hannah Montana's little, whatever those things were.
Frankly, I think they just like the fact that there's a chick on the package.
That could be.
The only one they've had in their bedroom since they were 8. So that's
And they're
why
38 about now, aren't they?
I wasn't going to say that. But that's why we're offering all 3 items for the low price of $399.99.
Oh, I like how you put that price at a price point that the typical gamer can kind of scratch together the money to afford.
So affordable for losers, awkward people, and those that can't leave their mother's basements without a panic attack. Am I right, Mark?
You are spot freaking on. So, go ahead, Marissa.
Oh, I know. I was just saying I know. Spot on.
Spot on, as you almost always are. And you know what? What's really sad is these guys in their basements with the pimples on their face at 38. They have no idea how to be spot on. So they'll spend the $399.
The $399, Mark.
Yeah, $399. Yes.
This is definitely worth every penny. So get your mom's credit cards.
That's right.
And we're giving a free porn subscription with every order because people seem to like it.
End scene.
I think those are for your dark side.
Obviously, that's the name of the site.
My wallet.
It's nice to come in a 3-pack.
with every order.
I think we made Jay speechless, Marissa.
Weird.
Not possible.
Cheers.
Alexa.
I did not say Alexa call Jay's mom.
I didn't say Alexa call Jay's mom either.
I didn't say Alexa.
That'd be weird.
Yep.
I can't say it over here.
All right. We have the last game, and we all know what the last game is. The quickie.
How quick?
That's right.
Quick.
That was my cheesy French accent. Jeremy impressed us with his New Jersey accent earlier.
It was
Oh,
British.
no, it's kidding.
That was more British than New Jersey.
Jeremy.
See, it was impressive.
Yeah.
So I have these little strips of paper in here, and I'm going to pull them out, and we're going to make fun with them. Quickie number 1, and this is an audience participation game for all those of you out here who participate, type in some messages. Number 1, unlikely things found while dumpster diving. Unlikely things found while dumpster diving. Mr. Olson.
A large-breasted turkey.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. Mr. Bickford.
A series of much smaller dumpsters.
Ouch. Marissa.
Degrees from NHSU. Oh, unlikely. My bad.
Jeremy.
My career.
I was going to say my dignity, but MA posted Jay's mom.
Oh.
His mom.
And you,
I'm going
could
to...
say that? Wow. Miss Marissa, proceed.
Hot date.
Hot date or a date?
Sorry, John.
Mr. Bickford.
Jay's Alexa.
No, you might.
No, I'm really enjoying. Yeah, I'm Mr. Olson.
The guy from the basement in the last sketch.
Jeremy.
Athless chaps.
there you go.
No, you might find those.
John.
A magic portal to a whole nother world.
Ooh.
Monsterland.
Graphia, Narnia, whatever. Mark.
Trent.
Wow. Marissa.
Costly tickets to Scenes from a Hat Live.
A Groupon. Sorry.
Oh, you'll find those.
Mr. Bickford.
Stuff from my refrigerator.
Mr. Jeremy.
Jennifer Wanker's comment.
Oh, yes.
I still got it.
Two of us got that one, yeah. All right.
What did I say?
What? I said that one already.
Oh, that's not.
I missed it.
Free Pez dispensers. A social life.
Steve Murphy's attention span.
Yeah.
All right. Got another one from the hat. We have things you don't want to hear before falling asleep. Things you don't want to hear before falling asleep. Miss Marissa.
A fire alarm.
John.
Now it's time for Scenes from a Hat.
No, that puts people to sleep. It's soothing. Jay.
Who are you again? Jeremy.
He won't be able to see the scar for the other kidney.
Marissa.
Is it just me or did that turkey have a rack?
John.
Get out! Get out!
Jay?
It's all right. It's all right. Don't struggle. It's called ether. Marissa.
You brought some holy water, right? Just saying. Just
Good one. Mark. Mr. Bickford.
So that guy with the shaky hands, that's the surgeon?
From Miss M.A. The last thing you want to hear is an ass clarinet.
smell it.
Jeremy.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join these two.
Chocolate has been discontinued.
Mark.
In nomine Patre et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
John.
Yeah, I'm making room for you in my fridge.
Well, what do you think? I think he's dead. We'll bury him. Oh. Miss Marissa.
Remember, you have a date with John tomorrow.
Right after the fridge comment. Nice. Mark.
Hannibal, get the fava beans working.
Mr. Jeremy.
All rise. We are here to divorce these two.
Ooh. Mr. Bickford.
Okay, you won't remember a thing.
Mark.
Fire in the hole.
Marissa.
Don't worry, you won't feel this at all.
I'm not a real doctor. I just play one on TV. Bickford.
Phone call. It's coming from inside the house.
Jeremy.
Unlike the corpse there at the morgue, you're warm.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Shower. Marissa.
Don't worry, I'm just going to take your temperature. Don't cough.
John.
Yes, you're going to keep me very warm on this winter.
It doesn't matter that you don't know me. Just put this on. Miss Marissa.
It's okay. I brought both paper bags.
Let's see. We got another from MA. Damn, she's creepy.
We're the one whispering.
From MA Dorfler. With the spider in his ear, and it'll lay the eggs on its own. Oh, Murph. Oh.
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 Are we old enough to hear?
I'm not seeing any. What's these?
No, he sent it to me privately. He wants me to say it.
Probably a good.
Oh,
plan.
Jay, quit playing shy.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I found the KY.
Gross.
Jeremy, leave the scene.
Gross.
Yeah.
I mean, I prefer flavored, but whatever.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Pineapples are good for many
Thanks,
things.
thanks, Steve. I do enjoy throwing up a little bit in my mouth.
For cupcake, but whatever.
Okay. Oh, I got one. But wait, there's more. Oh, I have the Joker Pretty.
Oh.
And the way Joker Pretty works is I'm going to give the answer or the punchline, and it's going to be their punchline for them to create the setup for. Sometimes they'll do it in the form of a question. It's not mandatory, but they like to do it. Joker Pretty. Coincidence. Coincidence. Mr. Bickford.
What I call a quinky dink.
Marissa.
Wow. Who thought I'd run into you here on Thursday at 7 after work? Right now. It's weird.
Jay?
Weird. You kind of feel like this turkey. We won't see Jeremy anymore after this. Marissa.
Kind of like your Jay. Wow. Is anybody else in the mood for turkey? Oh.
John.
Oh, you have one of those Star Wars floaties too?
Jay.
I'm gold. Yeah, me too. You know John Bickford too? Mr. Olson.
Phallus photo, phallus photo, phallus photo. Steve Murphy. Coincidence? I think not.
Mr. Bickford.
Missing person, my fridge. Really, it's just a coincidence.
With Groupon.
Are you calling me cheap?
Marissa, MA.
Isn't it Melissa?
Oh. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Melissa.
Guitar gummy eating skink do y'all think I am? You see that? You upset my iPad.
Technologically challenged.
You insulting me, my iPad shutting down.
Yeah.
Coincidence? I think not.
We talk about Marissa. She leaves suddenly.
The spirits have spoken.
Are you got it all set up on the milk crate? Can we move on? Okay.
What's it? Oh,
Embarrassment. Jeremy.
Mhm.
I have two left.
you have two left. I have two right.
From Kelly, little brother, Kelly Wenlin.
Real enough.
No, I think this is a message. No, this is a message to me about an ATV we're fixing. It has nothing to do with the game. We're fixing
What a coincidence.
What a coincidence.
I haven't bought it yet. I'm busy in the show.
I was just thinking about ATVs.
Classy.
Yes, Jeremy.
What do you call questions you're asked when you're in the middle of something and know stuff that you can do with technology? That it's a coincidence.
I don't get it.
What happens when the new guy chokes?
He's
We
human
move on.
too.
Oh my God, we've all choked.
Yeah.
And yeah, Kelly.
It was very meta, I think. When
It was.
you had to like really dig deep into that.
Coincidence. My kid brother Kelly says I like turkey. So, Marissa.
When you choke on a guitar flavored gummy by Hannah Montana.
Wow, how unfortunate. John.
I fell on that turkey hands first.
I think that's irony.
No, that's what you get on the St. Paul tap.
Oh, that's probably more like karma.
Oh,
All right, come on. I got two left. It's past my bedtime. It's 8:17. All right. Opening questions to never ask a job applicant. Opening questions to never ask a job applicant. Marissa.
do you need to know when your health insurance kicks in?
John.
Yeah. Are you okay with weird stuff?
Mark.
How much of this banana can you eat with one bite?
Marissa.
How do you feel about coincidences?
Have you ever seen a naked man in a Turkish sauna? We got one from MA. So tell me, are you seeing anybody? Mr. Bickford.
Yeah. So, what was the accident rate at your previous job?
From Kelly Wenlin. Do you own any shovels? Mr. Jeremy.
How'd you lose those 3 fingers?
I was in the opening scene from. I think Mr. Bickford was next.
You're not from OSHA, right?
Good one. Marissa.
So, have you heard of scenes from a hat?
Tell me, what does the word compliance mean to you? Mr. Bickford.
Yeah. How good are you with peeing in bottles?
Marissa.
How do you feel about assless chaps?
Jeremy.
We need somebody to blow into the breathalyzer to start the rig. Are you comfortable with that?
And this is awful. Thank you, Marissa, for the sideways inspiration. So tell me, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say butt stuff?
That was at the Renaissance Festival.
Playing Hot Wheels. Just saying.
Weird shit, butts.
Mr. Bickford.
Yeah. How are you with the pole?
The man with the cat, Mr. Olson.
Do you like pussy? Cats?
Mr. Bond. You'd probably be a good Bond villain. MA wants to know. Tell me, how big is the trunk of your car? Yes, Kelly, all chaps are assless. Okay. Just saying. John.
Oh my God, how did you find us?
Are you okay with the term moral ambiguity? Marissa.
Kind of off John's. So, do you go on Craigslist often?
John.
Okay, so now you're on a bus and you can't go less than 55 or it blows up. What do you do?
Jeremy.
How much is it to subscribe to your OnlyFans?
Mark.
I saw you on that website. Why didn't you swipe right for me?
Ooh. Marissa.
Will you look at this? Does this look like should I see a doctor? Does this look bad? Okay. Anyway, about your previous experience.
Oh, it was on a turkey. So we have a very strict and a method for promotion. So once you get hired, we're going to hire. Everything's fine. So what are you willing to do for your promotion, Mr. Olson?
Oops, I knocked my pencil off the desk. Would you pick it up, please?
Ooh.
Wait. That's bad.
From how big is that pencil? From Miss M.A. Dorfler. What's your spirit animal? Marissa.
All right. I see here you checked the married box. Is that happily?
Wow. Mr. Bickford.
Yeah, so are you okay with just having just the one job?
I was trying to think of something. I'm good. We'll move on to the last quickie. Ring.
You inspired my cat, Mark.
Good.
And
Okay.
Noodle.
Actually, Noodle saw Grog and said, "Hey, I got to come greet that other kitty."
He's mad at me, but give it an hour.
Right, Chevy's asleep and Cookie's locked in
He's
the room.
purring, but he doesn't like it. Oh.
Yeah.
The last quickie of the evening is roles and or professions unsuited for Clint Eastwood. Roles and or professions unsuited for Clint Eastwood.
Shoot.
Mr. Bickford.
How does that make you feel?
Mark.
Social worker.
Jeremy.
Just a spoon full of sugar will make the medicine go down.
Oh. So you got two choices. Are you or are you not the father? John.
Hotel manager. Go ahead, make my bed.
Marissa, you haven't gone yet.
Magic Mike 3. Ugh, my hip.
Mark.
Marriage. That dream within a dream.
I don't know how to do MAs other than just say Clint Eastwood as Pee Wee Herman. And
Yeah.
Kelly's thinking of you want fries with that? Nope. You right.
Got mine.
All right. Are we good?
Yeah, I had one. I forgot it.
All right, we'll give you a moment. We'll go to Mark.
Welcome and bienvenue. Welcome.
I don't get.
I don't think I got that one actually.
What's that?
I don't think I got that.
Didn't you?
No.
MC from Cabaret?
In my defense, you did get close to the mic and it distorted.
Okay.
Mr. Victor.
Clint Eastwood, stool whisperer.
A stool whisperer?
Chair whisperer.
Oh, yeah, okay, I get it. Right.
Whisper?
Now where my brain went. Mr. please.
I don't know how to do this physically, but Clint Eastwood is Richard Simmons.
I know it's hard. You gotta jump. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mr. Young Master Jeremy.
Go ahead. Make my day. Run around the pool.
John.
And now I'm going to add some happy little trees.
Marissa?
So tell me now, are you gonna love it or are you gonna list it?
Mr. Olson.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine?
You like trash? Tell me, punk, do ya? Oh. All right, I think we're done. Okay, lady and you gentle type guys. I salute you all. Thank you for joining us. Everybody out there in the interwebs, thank you. I hope you had fun. We had fun. It's been a while, you know, personal life happens and the holidays are coming up, so we don't know. We're going to try to maintain our schedule. We're going to do Sundays for sure, because we think that's the most popular day that we're all available, and we can do Thursdays as well. Stay tuned. We're going to try to adhere to our schedule. I know we've been gone. I apologize. But it felt good to be back. And we've got some live dates coming up. We're going to be performing live out in the cities, and we'll let you know when that is. On behalf of myself and Miss Marissa Thomas, Mr. John Bickford, Mr. Jeremy Knox, and Mr. Mark Olson. And that wayward child of ours, our beloved producer, Mr. Steve Murphy.
Alexa.
Thank you. Be cool and fruity. Find someone to laugh with and laugh together. Thank you and good night.